Okay, so this is gonna be it.
I am yours to command.
I'm gonna do a death ward on yourself. You can cast it twice. And on me too. Oh, he's small now. Your footsteps echo from the ceiling of the ravaged throne room. The sound attracts the attention of old Remus, slouching on the steps of the throne. He looks up, shakes his head slightly, as if displeased, but keeps silent. Nothing betrays the mask of a deity in his hunched man.
Still hiding behind masks, eldest?
Hey!
Isn't it time you cast them away?
Now that she has lost all hopes of being forgiven. Excuse me, I have forgiven you. Or maybe that's like, I should have actually let her go to apologize to the elders. Maybe that was the proper choice. Okay.
Words, words. How little value we attach to them, and how much they truly mean. But I've grown tired of words and prophecies. I will no longer predict chaos and death. Instead, I will show them to you, myself.
Okay. Are we just fighting him?
Yes, the time has come! The time of fate and curses!
To arms!
Okay, we are fighting him and 4 other dudes. Oh. 100 big speed. Oh, which reminds me. Change your weapon like this. Because it's a face layer thing. But yeah, he's chaotic. Immunities to disease. What else? Wait, no, he's probably gonna transform. Him and his backup dancers, yeah. Yeah, these dudes are super fast. Oh, turn off this, because it's annoying. Oh, that sucked. Wait. Oh! Hey, he rolled very low damage here. She saved a fortitude save. Wow, that was very low DC. Become dust. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate Octavia so much? Oh, hey. That's nice.
This is for you.
Actually do a strong one. Yeah, that's it's a real shame that only one of them is a sneak attack. I'm guessing because it's a... Well, she still has to overcome spell resistance with each one of them. Okay, now he's probably gonna transform into the big boy.
You don't seem to like my curses! Maybe you like my jokes better?
Oh, I see. It's like this. So we have to fight all of his forms here, huh? Oh, do fireballs then. Well, actually, you know what? You can turn on improved invisibility. That's gonna allow it to cast fireballs with a sneak attack. Well, she was able to sneak attack some of them. What hurt you? Please go to the bottom. She, where is she? Dealt damage here. Oh, the sunburst. That's what. I guess the sunburst is a really, really large range then. Let's actually make sure to attack, like, each one of you. We are a little bit hurt. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna kill this dude.
You can't stop me.
And then we're gonna have Harem high five everyone. We can high five everyone, because hold monster? That's not gonna hold me. That's gonna get. Oh, actually no. Harem get closer. Yeah, because we all are gonna get healed. Interestingly, he didn't get healed. He didn't get damaged, and he didn't get healed. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is the range here. He didn't get healed at all. It's curious. Is he still Fae? Bard and Fae. Okay. Yeah, concealment sucks, yeah. Wait, what happened here? What killed her? Weird. So everyone's saved besides her, okay? Let's resurrect her. We still have a lot of these scrolls. Concealment sucks though. Octavia. Can we? Okay. Do we have like true seeing? No wait, do we have glitter dust? By name. I don't think concealment can be spelled, but I'm gonna try glitter dust. Because she can cast it from scroll. Did he fail? Did he save? He succeeded. That's not surprising. He would have to roll a 1. What about true seeing? Go by name. I don't think we have true seeing. Harem, do you have true seeing here? Oh wow. How'd you lose your strength? Only -2. She doesn't have true seeing. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, how about you try actually? Yeah, try to dispel this dude. Touch him! He used weird again. What's this? Oh, that's glitter dust. It's kind of difficult to see what's happening here. I wish it was a little bit easier. Are you? No, she's fine. Actually, this probably doesn't require a saving throw. I mean, thing. Okay, what's he now? Ah, he's this guy. Still fine. Oh. Regular guys though, yeah? Yeah. Kill the Monarch first though. We need to murder. We can still do a Bible here. No more of this. That's unfortunate. Oh, he got this. Okay, Harem, how did you get dispelled? Cast this. Oh, she's paralyzed? Oh, that sucks. Because we don't have freedom of movement anymore. Yeah. Wait, Harem, why did... Okay, everyone besides Tavia is fine. We need to do this then. Oh, you're good, you're good. You are paralyzed too. We have to do you. You're useless. No, wait. Okay, something's not right here. Why does Knock Knock not have freedom of movement? He gets freedom of movement from his, from one of his things here, somewhere. No? Yeah, this should give him a freedom of movement. A continuous freedom of movement effect. But he doesn't have it. So they dispelled a continuous effect. Okay, this sucks. Harem, you good? I need you to cast high five.
Could this happen?
Okay, we got killed. That sucks. Valerie, how the fuck did you get paralyzed? Also, Harem, did you fail your thing? Ah. I should have actually cast this. Because being paralyzed for 40 seconds is not something I want to deal with. So Valerie is paralyzed. 3 of my characters are paralyzed. That's not good. Okay, Harem, I need you to resurrect someone. Hopefully he is being attacked all the time. Right now. Yeah. A lot of archers are attacking him. Okay, good. Do a high five. Do a double high five here. Go by type. Where is it? Wait, did they take my spells? No, I still had like... Oh yeah, there it is. Harem, you have to do a double high five. I honestly, I don't care about killing the enemies right now. I need to, sick him. He's died. Okay, that's nice. Why the fuck can I not control myself? Like, please. Are you gonna like have me spend half an hour trying to fucking move my fucking character? Like, game. I'm not paralyzed.
Can't keep this up much longer.
Oh, now I can fucking move. Thank you. Piece of fucking shit. Like, this is so fucking annoying. This is bullshit. This part is bullshit. Just straight up bullshit. Yeah, we're gonna die. I think what we have to do is, before this fucking gnome dies, we have to reapply the protection from the holy aura. Yeah, whatever.
Oh yes, the time has come! The time of fate and curses!
Oh. Fuck you. No, I'm not gonna accept probably rolling a 1 to fail that portrait save. No, I won't. That's bullshit, is what it is. Have everyone be in a
Listening
different
as hard
spot.
as I can.
And now we can go like this.
Word.
Oh, yes, the time has come! The time of fate and curses! Their life ends here!
Okay. Now attack all of you here. Everyone else, go here.
Knock knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Yeah, she got murdered. Okay, how do we just have to resurrect her? It's not gonna help you. Make sure to do that. She lost 2 levels, okay. Okay, everyone else check this too. Like, I'm not sure why. What caused me to lose levels though? What caused this? Does he just have an effect that... No. This is not nice. He's very close to casting his thing though, so Harem, I'm gonna have you go here and cast heal. Here. This didn't heal Knock Knock's negative levels though. What the? So every time he hits... Okay, he's still... No, he didn't drain my level. What's your armor class? 46? That's bullshit. What was that? Again. Go kill Octavia. Oh, we still got dispelled here. How do you have to sit here and cast the spell in a way that's gonna be nice? Okay, what's this? Negative level. It's fine. Okay.
You don't seem to like my curses! Maybe I like my jokes better? This will hurt!
Amira, why not attacking? Okay. Heal you. Should be a special skill to kick him in the nuts. Well, what should happen is it should provoke a... How does hold monster even hold us? That's bullshit. That's what it is. How does a hold monster spell actually hold us if we are non-monsters? Because we are non-monsters. That's the problem. Go attack that dude. Wait, no, don't go attack that dude. Oh, Knock Knock is on the floor. That sucks. Okay, Harem, you have to try doing these things. Okay. Now also cast it on yourself. Okay. Get 2 more. Because I'm just preparing for the gaze attacks. Do this to heal Knock Knock. And do this on Knock Knock. He probably used weird, didn't he? That's fine. The resurrection. And do actually no, do a double high five. Where is it? Okay, she still has that. That's good. That's good. Wait, what happened to him? Oh, he's got confused. Ah. Can my thing remove confusion? No, we can only remove paralyzation. That's fine. I'm still gonna do this myself then. We still need to give freedom of movement to Amiri and myself. She can't cast this. Not sure why. Okay, cast it now on yourself. Okay. Now do a double high five. Actually prepare both of these. What's up with Irissa though? Why not doing anything? We can see. Really gonna do this? Okay, why is the confusion not going down? It's going up. What's going on here? It's being continuously reapplied. Also, my buff ran out. Let's do this. Okay, all of us have freedom of movement. Adam is no longer confused. We still have negative levels? No, we don't have negative levels. He just got a negative level somewhere. Did we get dominated? Adam is still confused. Do we have remove confusion? Remove sickness, paralysis, fear, curse, blindness. No, we don't have remove confusion. What we do have is cleanse. It's here. It removes confusion. So let's. Oh, it's only personal. How? No. Maybe we can have Adam cast this on himself. It's fine. We do have freedom of movement, so we shouldn't be paralyzed here. Yeah, immune to paralyzed, even failing the saving throw. He's not confused anymore. Okay, now we can do this. No one's attacking. We do want to murder Monarch though. Fireballs. Sure, try it. Some sneak attack damage, that's fine. Oh shit. Okay. Amir is being hurt. You should start raging. She's only being hurt by 3 people though. It shouldn't be that big of a problem. But it is. Okay, cast this. It's fucking annoying, but don't really have much of a choice. Oh, she... How the fuck does she get hit? Who attacked her? Who attacked her? We have to get rid of this motherfucker though. Try doing this. I don't think we can do this. Are you actually casting that spell? Okay, he did. Everyone else do this. Harem, try resurrecting. Wait, that's Ray's dead. No, we need the resurrection. Good. And for the purpose of killing a little bit more, do this. Need clouds and circles for this phase? I mean, it's fine now. Because we finally managed to do the thing. When we get healed, sucks that we got hurt here. But that's fine, and now we can start attacking them all. But what I'm gonna have to do though is we're gonna have to cast protection from fire now. Hopefully we don't get the spell. Okay, everyone who matters. Yeah, like, what is Nyrissa even doing? Of course, everyone's attacking me, which is surprising.
This is for you.
Still got it.
Harem, you need to double high five. Very important. You haven't managed to beat him yet. I'm not surprised. This is a pretty tough fight. Okay, do this. I'm probably at minus hit points. That's fine. Harem, you doing your thing? Be okay? Still targeting, actually no, he's targeting someone else now. Wait, what's damaging me? Someone was damaging me. Something was damaging me. That sucks. Oh yeah, like this swarm shouldn't be that difficult to hit. You know what? Cast a magic missile. I guess that's at least a guaranteed sneak attack. I guess they would be too overpowered because they, as long as they overcome the spell resistance, they hit without an attack roll. Who is he attack? Who's attacking? Okay, Okay, let's prepare 2 high fives here. To where we can't quick save here. Let's... Okay, don't wanna... How much health do you have left? Yeah, you have no health. Okay. Now it's him.
Enough!
As soon as the Horned Hunter's body disappears in the fire, the destroyed throne room is flooded with light. The Lantern King, in his true blazing form, appears in the middle of the room. His furious mask is ringed by fire. The games have ended. Time freezes like resin, trapping you and the eldest in amber light. And this light grows bigger. The rays pass through you, pierce you ruthlessly, bearing your most intimate secrets, fears and desires. Something inside of you resonates with the light of the eldest. Your curse. It's like the splint of an arrow that remains on the wound, a slow weapon crawling towards your heart. As soon as the rays touch it, it begins to heat up and then burns with intolerable pain.
Time for masks is over. You risk challenging an eldest, and I accept the challenge. You will fight not a mere embodiment, but my true essence. This is my essence. I don't need magic or servile monsters to destroy me. Words are enough. Yes, words. I once told you, words spoken in the right time and place possess the power of a storm. You lightheartedly answer that you know what your power and essence are. Duty and the desire to make the world a better place.
Yeah.
I remember your answer. The world remembers it too. Your answer, your heart, your essence. Now, cursed king, I'm taking this part of your soul, as I took away Nerissa's ability to love. What you called your essence is yours no more.
Okay. Well, and why do you imagine I told you the truth back then, elders of mischief and lies? Perhaps you're the one who was fooled. One who can be fooled so easily has no power over words. Aha! A wave of pain comes crashing down upon you, but recedes quickly. You cannot tell whether you were protected by words or something more. The essence of your soul. But the attack of the elders was parried. Hey, nice.
Let us continue. We both wear a crown. But what do you own? A meager patch of land, a few thousand souls? My dominion is chaos and magic, madness and deceit. Your power is nothing compared to mine. And that is why you are helpless before me. You will take my every blow as a divine punishment, as something imminent.
Yet again you have little time to answer, and this answer is the only thing that can protect you from the eldest next blow. Lindsay would be so useful here, because she would be increasing my skill checks. We have to roll 13 here. I don't think we're going to do this. We rolled a 20! There is great power in knowledge. Oh yeah. I know enough about magic and sorcery, so don't try to threaten me. All you are is the most treacherous monster I've ever had the chance to defeat. There is great power in knowledge. It wraps you in an invisible veil and protects from the eldest's blow. You feel his fury, but you know that it is not divine wrath, but the emotion of an ancient being, mighty, but not almighty.
I'm curious what you think of me, cursed king. Do you see me as a villain or a simple joker? In truth, well, I've never been able to conceive of the truth. Being an eldest means being one of the many strings that hold the world in place. Being an eldest means being such a vast and self-sufficient value that one's equals become strangers and one's inferiors are entirely insignificant. I am an eldest. Laughter, guile, transformation, that's what I am. Being what I am, I will let you feel a modicum of my loneliness. I will take away your pillar of strength.
I wonder if we could just talk him to death. Like, we're gonna refute all of his arguments, if we actually manage to do it. We're gonna refute all of his arguments, and he's just gonna fizzle out of existence. Wait, something happened. Oh. My companions, huh? Oh, depending on my alignment. So, I won't allow such evil to happen. And being what I am, I will retrieve what's been taken from me. Actually, you don't have a right to take anything from me, eldest. But I have the right to retrieve what has been taken unfairly. We lost fight. We lost fight. What? I lost my teeth? The blinding light flashes away, frightened, like a living creature. The blistering metal of the curse cools. It still hurts, but the pain is no longer unbearable. You stand before the eldest, as before a blazing, living star. And he looks at you, as if he's seeing you for the first time.
Good. You can play with words. Let us see if you can withstand the heat of my fire.
Did my guys wake up?
I'm not afraid.
Oh, what's happening here? We can't quick save, that's very unfortunate. 700 hit points. There's no chance of actually... Oh, energy resistance, acid and fire. Thank you. Oh, she hasn't woken up yet. That sucks. What else? He's big. Immunity to critical hits. Oh, that sucks. But not to sneak attacks. Well, that's okay. Too bad he's not, like, undead. Because if he was, I would be casting high fives all around. Okay, Octavia, I need you to... at least we still have some of this, which is convenient. Okay, can we? Can we? Nice. We need to be doing this then. Sneak attack reduced. Yeah, a very important thing is to keep Knock Knock alive. Let's have you all here. Oh yeah, how about we disintegrate? Maximize the disintegration. Hey, it worked! Do it again. Don't tell me that... Oh shit. Run! What's happened to you? Champion in the game of words. Why can she not... What happened to her? She's not able to move at all. She's stuck. That's very nice. Okay, you should have 0 health right now. Okay. Few have had the chance to see a star die. Spots of cold, lifeless darkness cover the fiery form of a Lantern King, growing, devouring, and with a dull moan settling onto the ground in a cloud of cold black dust. Okay, this last phase was easier than the third phase. But a moment later, right where the eldest's crown lay burning, another shining image is born. It grows, glowing, turning into a familiar silhouette wearing a crown.
Defeat. What a refreshing feeling. I don't remember sensing it for a dozen millennia.
Uh-huh.
But what's next? How will you end this story? Listen, I know it. Elegant and refined. The hero defeats a deity in battle. Impressive feat grants the victor power and immortality. The hero enters the chambers of the deity to become his champion and herald. Eternal, powerful, equally glorified both in the first world and in Galarian. His kingdom healed from its wounds and flourished under the rule of the immortal champion.
Uh-huh.
A beautiful ending, isn't it? and this legend is yours for the asking.
I think he's afraid, because otherwise he wouldn't offer me immortality. He wouldn't offer me a deal.
Trust the laughing lie. Don't do this. Not after everything you and I have endured because of him. I can give you immortality and power, though not as much as the Lantern Kings. Perhaps we won't be able to stand against the eldest, but accept my gift and my patronage. And together we will make him pay for what he's done.
Yeah, I'm willing to do this. Octavia's still lying there on the floor.
How sad it is to hear you, Nyrissa. Thousands of years for nothing! You haven't learned a single lesson. Never learned to atone. But what do you say?
Okay, what's gonna happen to Nyrissa if I agree to your offer?
What do you think? I can let my misguided protege go wherever she likes. Knowing her, I'm doubtful she will become a humble exile.
Uh-huh.
I won't. I've come too far to go back. It might take me 1,000 years and thousands of deaths, but I will find a way to get back at you, eldest. Even if he betrays our alliance and becomes your puppet.
No, we wanna help her. I'm gonna take her offer.
So you plan to entertain me for all eternity? Or do you think you can still outplay me, trespasser?
I don't know. Like, I don't understand why I did all of the curse research if I can't really use it for anything.
Pretty words, eldest. Save them for our next encounter. You pretend to laugh, but I see how shamed you are. What a deep wound you've suffered this day. It won't be the last, believe me. We've come a long way together. First as enemies, then as allies. I mark you with my gift. A bond to the first world. Eternal youth and immortality. We are the cursed king and queen. Each in their own kingdoms, their own world. But henceforth inextricably entwined. Eternity awaits. And possibly eternal war with a deceitful deity. But so what? It is our eternity. And perhaps in the end, we will rule not kingdoms, but whole worlds.
Okay. Flaming Crown. Oh. Boom.
Now that the eldest and other spiteful beings wouldn't be bothering us, the king returned to his subjects and celebrated the victory and the end of the kingdom's miseries with great fanfare. Everything gradually returned to normal, including our exciting lives. Not always peaceful, but also not troubled by invasions from another world. And little by little, our heroes and the common folk began to forget the sorrows of the past.
Okay.
So the kingdom returned to Golarion, but not without taking a piece of the first world with it. Miracles and strange occurrences, both kind and cruel, became the norm. Not that the citizens hadn't grown used to that. Of course, the Lantern King wasn't thrilled with the way things worked out, but who cares? Our leader and Nyrissa, the cursed king and queen, are ever ready to face the power of the eldest. Until that time comes, our leader spends a lot of time in the first world, learning its secrets and testing his new powers. The immortal king and his kingdom became a legend come true in Golarion.
Okay. I guess I'm fine with that. We didn't romance any of our companions, so I guess this counts as kind of a romance.
Under the wise leadership of the king, the stolen lands became a true country. There was still much to be done, of course, and some of it will need to be finished by our heroes' descendants. But there are no longer cut purses on every corner, and the peasants aren't afraid some new self-proclaimed chief will show up and strong-arm himself into power.
Okay.
The feud between Brevois North and South, which had been smoldering for ages, finally sparked the fires of civil war. Our troops lent aid to the forces of Restov, led by Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori. After several bloody battles, House Sertova was forced to recognize Restov's independence. The victory came at a high price, but we have no more loyal ally than once more free Rostland.
It would have been nice if we could actually play this plotline out. If we could actually work towards the independence of Rostland.
Taking advantage of the tension in his homeland, the restless, unlucky trader Lander Lebeda abandoned his domain again and set off to attempt another scam.
Oh.
Our kingdom, along with Brevoy, actually proposed to celebrate the day he disappeared as a national holiday.
Ha!
But the initiative was shot down by the vigorous protests of House Lebeda. Amiri didn't remain leader of the Tiger Lords for long. Ruling was certainly not her calling. The years she spent with them were enough for them to regain their forces, though, and they recovered to be one of the best mercenary armies in the region again. They revere her as a great hero, even more than they once worshipped Armagh, and they respect our king, of course. He was a comrade in arms of the great Amiri, after all. Their tribe came to be loyal allies. Pitax almost returned to its former state. A joyful city filled with beers of dubious quality and deals of questionable legality. The old trade houses lost the crown, but they retrieved the property Iravetti had taken from them.
Nice.
Soon, Pitax became almost like a second capital in the kingdom, a thriving city through which rivers of money from across the region ran. Unfortunately, we get much less of this money than we would like. Governor Liachenza turned out to be helpless against widespread embezzlement.
Okay.
Maestro Bellavara gave the Academy of the Arts a second wind. Throwing out mediocre students and sycophants, she gathered within its walls talented visionaries, rebels, and freethinkers. Those whose gifts felt cramped within the walls of more respectable institutions. She managed to do what Iravetti never could, namely, make the Academy truly famous, albeit scandalously so. And so what if, instead of odes to the king, the Academy releases sneering pamphlets and revolutionary leaflets? It only helps his reputation as a true patron of the arts. The dangerous man-eating trolls disappeared entirely from the forests and swamps of the Stolen Lands. Kobolds, though, being sneaky and clever, are still sometimes met by travelers and hunters who wander off the beaten track. Some even say the short reptiles still praise the great King Tartuk, but no one knows for certain. As soon as anyone approaches the kobolds, they forget their military honor and turn tail.
Yeah?
After enduring so many storms and troubles, Varnhold eventually turned into a real city. Daring settlers decided to conquer the vast, wild expanses of Dunsword, and despite all odds, they succeeded. The modest colony that almost vanished at the hands of an ancient lich turned everything around to become a thriving city with lively river trading. The Sootscale kobolds think themselves the masters of the area around the old sycamore, and they aren't very friendly toward travelers. It hasn't come to bloodshed yet, but many careless travelers have broken an arm or a leg in the kobolds' tracks. When the king visits, the kobolds usually calm down a bit and even take down their traps, but it never lasts long.
That's okay.
Oleg's trading post continues to thrive, attracting even more travelers. Much to its owner's displeasure, a small town is springing up around it. Despite Oleg's grumbling, he and his wife are well regarded by everyone, and Svetlana was even elected town chief.
Nice.
Jod and Keston, after surviving the bloom, remained loyal to the king they followed through thick and thin, and they continue to serve as court advisors to this day. The austere priest and the gloomy warrior regularly argue over the proper way to govern the state, as well as which of the two rulers should hear out first. Some things never change. Keston Garas
Hey,
took a
don't
post
steal
as
my look.
chief of the kingdom's guard. The former heir to a noble family never returned to Brevoy, severing all ties to his kin. However, a few years after the victory over the First World, a girl arrived from Brevoy and soon married Keston. They say Keston started smiling a lot more after that. Jod remained loyal to the king to the end of his days, healing the sick and generously sharing his austere wisdom with anyone who wished to hear it, and some who didn't. Having fulfilled his duty to the ruler, Erastil's priest peacefully departed this world, surrounded by friends and disciples.
Okay.
Having participated in Lamashtu's ritual, Olika gave birth to a strong and healthy baby. Sadly, the child grew into an unruly and violent adolescent. Having maimed the peer at just 10 years of age, the boy escaped to the Gnarl Marches, fleeing the rage of a mob that tore his mother to pieces instead. No one knows what happened to the lad, but legends of Lamashtu's child, who sometimes kills lost travelers and sometimes leads them to safety, are passed on by word of mouth throughout the area. Breinhart became a loyal ally and trade partner of the kingdom, and Darvin himself had been seen as a frequent guest in the capital. The elegant monarch of the neighboring kingdom has broken many hearts at court. After his visits, many young guards and servants have been seen staring through windows, sighing wistfully about something. The Fae took a fancy to the kingdom, feeling totally at home here. They often play various pranks, but they never do any serious harm. Falcos and Teresia managed to restore the magic forest. Once freed of the anger of the Scythe Tree, people returned to the abandoned village, and it became a haven of friendship between the Fae and ordinary people, just like old times. The lizard folk of the Longtail tribe returned to live on the shores of Candlemere, but they couldn't return to their ancient way of life. Living alongside people, the lizard folk adopted their behaviors, habits, and even religion. More and more of the Longtail tribe pray not to the spirits of their ancestors, but to Erastil or Gorum. They even began to forget their original language. I hope someone writes down their songs and legends before they all sink into oblivion.
Well, that's kind of a shame, but the alternative was to let them be controlled by an evil ghost, and I don't think that's a good choice.
Evindra was glad to see the Lantern King's plans turn to dust. She spent some time helping restore the kingdom after the calamity, then returned home to the First World. They say the rebellious spirit of her cousin Nyrissa awoke within her as well. Evindra is said to recount our story to the Fae, encouraging them to question the power and might of the eldest.
Okay.
After the victory, the storyteller abandoned his affairs and began spending a lot of time alone in contemplation. He eventually bid farewell to the king and left his lands, but I suspect the inhabitants of Golarion haven't heard the last of this mysterious traveler, for his own story is hardly finished.
I wonder if he appears in the second game.
Amiri remained a pariah to her native tribe, but she stayed close friends with Nylak, who ruled the Six Bears wisely and taught them to survive in the unfamiliar plains and cities. The restless barbarian would often travel for long stretches of time, but sooner or later she would always return to her old friends, bragging about new scars and recounting new feats, many of which Nylak immortalized in song. The Tiger Lords revered Amiri as a great hero, but she didn't stay chieftain for long. After all, she was much better at crushing skulls than giving orders. Valerie stayed to serve the king, but not for long. She soon laid down her weapon to start her own family. Valerie married a simple farmer and bore him 2 beautiful children. They settled away from the capital, where she was soon forgotten.
Okay.
Harren became famous, respected by dwarves throughout our kingdom as well as our neighbors, even as far as the 5 Kings Mountains. He's often been asked to help out or teach others, and he's never denied anyone, despite his grumbling. Some people even listen to his preaching. Lucky for us, there's a lot less howling about the end of the world now, and more wise words of moderation and humility. Not all of his disciples turned to Grotus, but everyone took away something useful from his teachings. Octavia didn't stay still for very long. Soon, she and Reg went to Numeria and started a huge slave rebellion there.
Oh.
They didn't manage to destroy the Technic League, but to this day, slaves speak their names with admiration, and slavers with terror. Over the course of their journey, the two grew as close as ever, leaving their quarrels and resentments behind. After returning from Numeria, Octavia settled in her mother's house and became the king's advisor and loyal companion. Rigangar left for Numeria with Octavia to start a slave rebellion. Over the journey, he really matured and learned to understand others, as well as how to control his anger. After he returned, he took a position in the king's court. Being both formidable and charming, he inspired fear in the hearts of some and lust in others. There are even some rumors that he almost talked Octavia into marrying him, and possibly even continuing the Della Fiorni line. Once the war was over, Tristan kept his promise to Sarenrae. In the middle of celebrating the king's victory, the priest suddenly disappeared in a flash of light, vanishing forever. I hope Sarenrae didn't take the Movonic Deva's memory, so her servant might still remember us and the stolen lands. Or if she did, I hope he was at least able to forget everything about the lands in which he endured so much suffering. After the war ended, Ekin hung up his bow on the wall and traded the path of the ranger in for the craft of the carpenter. It may not be the most heroic ending to a tragic story like his, but as Torag is my witness, Ekin's happy with it, as is Alina, who became his wife and is bearing his child.
Nice.
Any baby born into this family will be pretty lucky, since the king himself still visits his old friend and will likely become the child's patron. Jubilost returned to the life of a traveling explorer, frequently visiting his favorite kingdom. He said so himself. His famous work studying the First World all opened with a dedication to his longtime companion, the king. Another name was also mentioned, 2Z, my guide and inspiration. Admirers would ask Jubilost many times about this mystery lady, but he would only chuckle, pitch his knapsack on his shoulder, and return to storm the vast expanses of the First World once again.
Okay. It didn't say anything about him succumbing to the bleaching. So that's nice.
As for Knock Knock, Jester Knock Knock, he continued to be a great source of entertainment for the kingdom, both in and out of the throne room, sometimes even on purpose. His antics in the kingdom had an additional effect. Aside from bringing joy and amusement to the citizens, it also softened the common view of goblins. They even became welcome in the streets of the city, for a time. While he may not have become the hero he envisioned, Knock Knock did find himself and his inner strengths thanks to the king. If you should ever find yourself in the kingdom, be sure to seek him out. He'll gladly regale you with some new tale of adventure, one that will surely make you smile, whether our foolhardy, clumsy, well-intentioned goblin means to or not. Despite all the woes that befell the country, our king remains a strong leader. Many noble houses from neighboring lands wouldn't hesitate to be related to him, and they regularly send a variety of marriage proposals.
Okay.
As for myself, the author of this book, Lindsay, who never chose a pretty nickname, I'm still here, inside my creation within the Capitol Library. I live just like I always dreamed, surrounded by people and books, and not a day goes by without someone turning my pages. My story inspired many others to take up the quill. My readers have written many fierce books, articles, and pamphlets, flinging truth in the faces of tyrants. What more could I dream of? I hope, oh honored reader, that this story offered you some daring ideas, or at least some entertainment. In any case, it's time to set the final period.
The story's end. Nice. I really like this. It was great. Oh, main menu. Okay, I thought we would get some credits. Well then,